Alright, what is up, y'all? We are back from like a week and a half of me just being a piece of shit and not uploading because I'm lazy. But we're back. I'm gonna do more stuff now. I got kind of bored of just doing Dark Rising. We had like a 2-week break of like no league games that I could upload immediately, so I just kind of, we just kind of hung out and were weebs for a little while. But we're here with the PCP T3 and below tourney. You can see all the teams, all the people, the whole gang that are involved. I'm in tier 1, not tier 1. I mean, never want to toot my own dick, but no, I'm just kidding. But I'm in pool 1. So basically it's 8-mon draft, pretty standard pool play, stuff like that. I'd go to the pools page, but there's spoilers in there, so we're not going to do that. But you can see who's all in my pool. We got Word Life, me, Di, Andre, and Dan. Now, I have already played Word Life and Dan, and those are the games we're going to go over today. So actually, I should be playing Di and Andre here sometime in the near future, so I'll upload those soon. But, yeah, basically, we randomized the first line, so everyone got a tier 1 randomized, and then you drafted around that one. So I was randomized Delmise, which is cool. It's one of those mons that it always checks off 2 boxes on your draft. Like, you want a spin blocker and you want a spinner, it does both. You want a grass type and you want a spin blocker, it does both. You want a fucking something to deal with fairies, but you want a fucking rapid spin. It's always at least 2 check boxes that you need on your list. Delmise is cool. I wish it was a little bit faster or a little bit slower, so it could be like abusive in Trick Room. But yeah, it's a cool mon, man. So we got randomized Delmise. This is random Delmise, and you will actually recognize these are the exact same tiers from PASL. We just moved. I think I moved like 3 Pokemon around, and that's it. And everything else is the exact same. So this is my first pick. I took Greninja. I used it PASL. I had to do it. It was there. I'm doing the thing. Fire, Water, Grass right off the bat, but no fire. Then I went ahead and took Electros. I didn't think it was going to come back to me. Like, I really have always wanted to use this mon, and like I always end up having to take fucking Lantern or something stupid in like a tier 5 electric, So I definitely wanted Eel to have that slow volt. Then I dipped on down into like the lowest tier and took Mawile and Rapidash. There wasn't a lot of good stuff down there, not a lot of stuff that I wanted, and I've been wanting to use this fucking horse for a long time. Definitely been waiting to use this goddamn horse. And then Mawile is one of the only, like, since I don't have, like, a steel type, but I have steel coverage that's stab, so it's like, But, I definitely wanted a fairy and a steel type and 8-mon draft. It's hard to get both, like, it's hard to get all your cores and all your stuff in 8-mon draft, but since I kind of already have like 2/5 of a steel type, I figured I'll go with Mawile. It's a good fairy because play rough spam with Life Orb, Sheer Force, which is actually pretty decent. Get Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, shit like that. And at this point it's like I really needed a fairy, and I didn't really need a steel type that much, so it's like, what's like 60-40 fairy steel, Then I came back up and took Minior and Sandslash and then Passimian, just because, Minior, it's that boy. I've had some bad experiences with it, but I still love Minior. It's still my challenge fucking logo. Every time I do a tourney on there, it's still a little blue Minior. Sandslash, I wanted some Rapid Spin. I know I got the anchor right there, but I'm gonna hog all the Rapid Spin. Fuck you guys. I got spikes and shit. I'm hogging. Hogging DOS, bro. Sandslash also is a ground type. A lot of people had kind of scary looking electric types, and I wanted to be able to deal with that kind of stuff. And then Passimian, a lot of people also were drafting bulky fucking gross shit. Cough Word Life, cough cough. And I wanted to just be able to just combat closely through everything. Also, since it has Defiant now, I've been wanting to use it for a hot minute, but definitely now that it has Defiant, it looks cool. And then it's another one of those fighting types. It's kind of similar to Primeape, where it gets like CC, U-turn, shit like that. So it looks like a pretty fun mon to use. Let's jump into the first battle. I don't even know how long I've been recording. Honestly, I'm just excited to be fucking making videos again. This is fun. So first we have our game versus Dan. This was the first game I played. Yeah. So Dan, let's go back and see what he has total, right? Dan's he's just gross, man. He's always got so much gross shit. Hitmonlee, Nidoking, Honchkrow, Dusclops, Puku, Kadabra, Persian, and Electrode. Okay. So, oh, spoilers. That's the next one. Yeah, he didn't bring 2 of those mons, but he brings this. So he brings the gross core with the Puku and the Dusclops. He brings the offensive core with the Nidoking, with the Hitmonlee and the Nidoking, and then he brings an Electrode, and a Honchkrow. Which, honestly, everything on this team is scary in its own regard. So, I do have some pretty decent prep for old Dan, I think. You know, in 8mon, like I was saying, it's hard to have stuff for everything. But when you play Dan, you kind of just bring fucking Toxic on everything and fucking, like, scout all the status moves. That's all you gotta do. So, I'm gonna lead with Passimian, and he's gonna lead with Electrode. He's on his Air Balloon. He was probably scared of me being Scarf, so I just go ahead and switch out because I didn't want to take an attack. And we take a fucking dick shit ass load from Brave Bird, and we miss the Stone Edge. So things are going great. Now we take the Supersonic Sky. Oh, it's Inferno Overdrive, that's what it was. But just Spadef Eel eats that, no problem. So he goes into Electrode. I'm gonna just click knockoff. Fuck you balloon, fuck you chicken strips, fuck that whole general idea you had going on there. And MGMT is just going to U-turn out of there. Get the crit, which, I mean, I missed a Stone Edge, so fuck you. But now we can just Shuriken, and it will definitely die to the 2. Eminem's newest album goes down. Hitmonlee comes in. I'm going hard in my while. Dan's got the Wii reference over there, which is respectable. So, he goes for the high jump kick, and thinks to intimidate, I'm able to do stuff. We get him up, because I'm a man. I'm going to taunt this motherfucker, so it can't do literally anything to me. And I'm going to go hard into Minior. As he goes hard into Hitmonlee, which is not good for me. Fuck. So he's just going to high jump kick me, which does a lot. And I figured if he has Mach Punch, there's no point in me smashing. So I'm going to just do that. And then, yeah, we see the Mach Punch. And, oof. Fucking Minior, man. But I can go back into this guy. Switch in and sack my fucking, why are you running over there? And then now we guaranteed live the high jump kick. So he goes into Puku. Let's go for the Play Rough. Which we take some Rocky Helmet, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna switch into Greninja as he goes into Honchkrow, right? Alright, that's a Honchkrow. I actually don't have Ice Beam or even a Water move other than Shuriken on him, so I can't actually kill him. So I switch out and we go into Eel. Now I have Protect because I knew, man, Hitmonlee was a huge fucking threat, and a Burden set versus me was ridiculous. A fucking Choice Scarf set was ridiculous, so I didn't want to deal with any of that kind of stuff. So we go for the Protect. We go for the Scumbag Protect. And then we die to Life Orb, Sheer Force, Nidoking. Now I'm in with Froppy. Like I said, I only have Shuriken, and I need 5 hits to kill him. So we just go for that Black Hole Eclipse. That boy drops. Puku comes in. Not today, sir. We wag that finger at him, and he's not doing stuff. Dusclops comes in. I think I just go for the Dark Pulse. I'll go for the T-Spike. Ooh. I'm going into Mawile. He goes for Nightshade, which puts me in range of my Berry, which is cool. And then I am fucking stupid as shit and click a normal type move versus a ghost type. I'm fucking stupid as shit and I click Super Fang, a normal move, versus Dusclops. Hey Shaden, do you know your type matchups? Do you fucking know that since Gen 1 you can't use normal moves versus ghost types, dummy? Are you stupid in the brain? Okay, I'm done. But yeah, I did that. That was the thing that happened. So at least I can taunt this boy, and then I'll switch out into Passimian because he actually has a shitload. Look at that. That did 28%. He has a shitload of HP, and I can knock him off, which is cool. And then if things go correctly, the Trick Room should end right as soon as this boy dies, which is cool. So he's gonna come in and take a shitload. Knockoff isn't going to kill him, but it's going to put him in range of recoil from Brave Bird. So now all he has is Puku, and I have 2 Mons with Taunt left, so I kind of just won this game. Now, I could probably try to just Dark Pulse him until he dies, but I'm going to Taunt him and Dark Pulse him, just so he doesn't just get to click Recover over and over again and stall this game out 7 more turns, because you know he will. But that's gonna be my game versus Dan. We pick up W 2-0, which is nice because having 1 win in this little thing here basically puts me above 1 or 2 of the other teams that have played so far, which is cool. So next we go up against our buddy Wordlife. This man fucking drafted some gross shit, man. He got randomized Umbreon, which basically sets the pace for him to also be like Dan and just bring a bunch of gross stall shit. So we drafted Comfy, Steelix, fucking I went in to go list off all the gross shit he drafted, and then I realized it's kind of just those 3 that are like super defensive, and then just a bunch of kind of scary shit, and then Pachirisu because VGC. So his team, like, I don't know, I don't think it was like hard to prep for, but it's like you definitely gotta prep a certain way to beat Umbreon Comfy. Like, Umbreon Comfy, especially T3 and below, is so hard to beat. Like, holy fucking shit. So, he brings basically all the threats. No Pachirisu and no Sceptile, which is cool, because Unburden would be kind of annoying. So, this man had just played a game versus Die, and I think that game went on to be like 60-something turns. We'll say 69 turns, nice. But we'll say this man just played a 69-turn game. So I had to tell him in the chat, I was like, dude, listen. This ain't that serious. This is a fun thing we're doing. I'm not gonna fucking diet timer you. So, I'm gonna lead off. Do I just lead off with Passimian again? Yeah, old predictable Sheldon with Puff Puff Passimian in here, and I just go for the U-turn. He's not weak armor. He is Rocky Helmet. That boy's defensive. So we go into Delmise. He has speed for me, and I have a fuckload of speed on this Delmise. He goes for the Gunk Shot, does a lot of damage, gets the poison, hits. First of all, who hits? First of all, who hits? Second of all, who gets the poison? Bro, who hits the poison? And third of all, I'm out of things to yell about. Okay, so let's continue with the game. So, Delmise is in here, poisoned as shit. Now Zangoose can basically just claim a kill, and then he's gonna get his fucking Toxic boost. And Zangoose is a threat, man. So I have to go into Rapidash, which is the only thing I have that outspeeds this and needs a quick attack. I can go over the Flare Blitz, and he doesn't die. This was a Bugnium Z Megahorn Rapidash that absolutely decimated this man's team. Look at it, I had Morning Sun, I had Recovery, dude. I had the stuff and the things to deal with his entire team. And unfortunately, because fucking Zangoose is such a threat, I just have to kind of take it, you know? So we can go into Eels, he goes into Umbreon. I have, what do I have here? I got Volt Switch, that's what I have. So Comfy takes a little bit of chip. We see that that's like, if he does have some HP, he didn't have any Spadef, which was, it's always fine for me. So I'm gonna get up my rocks. I believe he's gonna do the same thing as I go into Eel, yeah. So now we're stacked over here. So I can go over the Flamethrower, do a decent amount, and he's gonna Toxic me, which does suck, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So he goes into Umbreon, I'm gonna predict that and go ahead. No, okay, never mind. That's not, okay, oops. So I Flamethrower, take some more fucking of that, and then I Volt Switch out. So Umbreon is at least taking a little bit of chip. I can go into Passimian. Let's see, he's gonna switch out for sure skis, right? Do I just click CC? No, you turn again. Why didn't I just click CC? I guess he did have 2 resist, but one of them was weak to rocks. I don't know, man. Greninja comes in, and I can at least claim a kill and get my Battle Bond. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a regular Torrent Greninja. But so now here comes Umbreon. I have Taunt for this. I can stop him from doing anything to me, except I can stop him from doing anything to me, except going for the Z Zap Cannon and Gigavolt habiting my entire fucking frog down the fucking drain. Dude, this absolute madman brought Z Zap Cannon on his fucking Umbreon and absolutely decimated my poor Greninja. Greninja was very, very helpful versus this and the Yanmega that's sitting over there looking like a fucking threat. And I don't have it anymore because it got Z Zap Cannoned. Holy fucking shit. Mad respect to fucking Word Life. Like, I was fucking flabbergasted in this point. A bunch of us were on call dicking around, and they can confirm I was fucking flabbergasted. You know you're flabbergasted when you start putting in front of all your words. I was fucking flabbergasted. Okay, we'll just calm back down. Sorry. Deep breath. Absolute madman. Man, this is why I love Pokemon, right here. So, Mawile is still looking like a fucking threat versus his team. We can go over the play rough. I have a lot of speed, and that boy's going down, baby. Yanmega's gonna come in, take a shitload of chip, and he, you know, he doesn't actually kill because he wasn't specs, which is nice, but now I'm definitely in range of anything Comfy wants to go for. Well, maybe not Draining Kiss, but he goes for the hidden power, either ground or fire. He takes Life Orb damage, and he is at 43%. So, basically, he goes for Draining. I'm Max Spadef Assault Vest. It is a roll for him to kill me with his fucking Life Orb unboosted Draining Kiss, right? So, basically, I need the roll to go in my favor both times. The first time, so I'm at 37, right? He goes for the Draining Kiss, he does 15, I'm at 22. It did 15. I'm at 22. Now I'm gonna take a. He's down to 7. So now I'm at 16. The first one did 15. I'm at 16. I die next turn. If he has like synthesis or something, he wins the game. But if he goes for Draining Kiss and doesn't kill me, then I will kill him with the Thunderbolt. So all I need to do is for him to get the same. I got the first roll. I just need him to not get the second roll. Comfy's a little piece of shit. He goes for the Draining Kiss. He gets the roll. Fucking Electros goes down. I shouldn't have let him get Toxic because I'm stupid in the brain. And now he's got the Draining Kiss and can easily take out Puff Puff Passimian. And we're going to lose 1-0. But you know what? At the end of the day, I can't even be mad that I lost to the man that brought Z-Zap Cannon Umbreon and killed my fucking Greninja. You know what? You earned it, buddy. It's all yours. Take it. Oh man, dude, what a fucking fun game. I was excited to record. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh, I can't wait to record this. So, that was it. We are 1-1. I have +1 differential still, and we are not in. I think we're in second place in the division. So obviously, Word Life is going to be in first because he's an absolute madman, and the fucking absolute dick size of this man is just off the charts. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Now that it's not spoiler season, we can go ahead and peep this pool set. So I still have to play Dai, and I still have to play Andre. So I know I can win at least one of those. So basically, all I gotta do. So Word Life's definitely making it, but I'm actually in second place. Yeah. So as things go right now, I will still make playoffs. Top 3 make it. First guy gets a bye week. So I'll be back with those 2 games. Hopefully here in the next few days or some shit. We'll get some more Dank Rising going in there too. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and subscribe. Do all that bullshit. I appreciate you guys not unsubbing when I take like 2 fucking weeks off from uploading. So without any notice. But yep. Bye forever.